Okay, so I'm going to show you how to move, bam, move. I'm going to show you how to foam roll our quads, hammies, and adductors, okay? So when I say foam roll your hammies, your hamstrings are in the back here. So when you're foam rolling, you want to make sure you're doing one leg at a time for one. And you also don't want to go through the whole range of your muscle. So we don't want to be rolling our whole hamstring like this, okay? We want to roll in little micro sections. So we're going to start up here right where the cuff of our butt cheek meets our thigh. And we're just going to go in like a little mini section, okay? So if you don't feel any like knots here, if you don't feel any intense pressure, no pain, then you're good to move on to the next section. So right in the middle of our leg. So we'll chop the leg up in threes. So the top half, the middle, and then the bottom half, okay? I don't feel any knots here, so I'm good to move down to the last section. And right here I feel some pressure. It's kind of painful. It feels like a little bit of a knot. I want to stop here and I want to put all my body weight on it, okay? It's going to be a little uncomfortable. You have to breathe through it, but this is necessary. It's called SMR, self-myofascial release. After you count to 30, you're going to roll back and forth on it, micro rolls, and then you're going to shift side to side on it as well. So on top of rolling over the muscle fiber, we want to roll across the muscle fiber. So that's why you have to go side to side, wherever you feel that knot at, and then you'll roll it on out, okay? So I just had a knot in my hamstrings. Next, I'm going to move to my quads. So I'm going to lay on this foam roller. Same thing, 3 regions. Bottom half, I'm good. I don't feel any pain, no knots. I'll move to the middle part. I kind of feel a little bit of a knot here, so I'm going to rest all my body weight on this area. You're going to breathe, because it's going to be a little uncomfortable, and you want to make sure you're getting oxygen to that muscle. And then we are going to move side to side so we can go across that muscle fiber. And then we're going to roll front to back on it again. And then we're going to move on to the last section, top section. I'm going to roll it. Do I feel any pressure? No pressure. Okay, so I'm going to move on to my adductors. So that is rolling the inside of your leg. Okay, you want to lay your roller long ways. The leg that you want to roll, you will lay on top of that roller, okay? So same thing, we're gonna do 3 sections. Front section, middle section, back section. So I'm gonna do mini rolls. Do I feel any tightness, any knots, any pressure, anything uncomfortable? No. So I'm gonna move to my middle section. Ooh, no, I actually got a knot there. So we're going to hold. This is the SMR, self-myofascial release. Put some pressure on that some body weight on that knot. And then I'm going to move across the muscle fiber. I'm going to go up and down. And then I'm going to go back and forth. Release that knot. And I'm going to move on to the inside, the last section. Roll back and forth. Do I feel a knot? I do feel a knot. So I'm going to put all my body weight there. Breathe real deep. Then I'm going to go across the muscle fiber, up and down, back and forth. I'm going to roll it, just like I did to find the knot. And then after I finish, I'm going to move on. Other leg, same thing. Hamstrings. Start at the top. Do I feel any knots? No knots, and I'll move to the middle. Do I feel anything? Is it uncomfortable? Not uncomfortable. So I move to the bottom. Do I feel anything? Is it uncomfortable? I feel a little bit of a knot here, so I'm going to stop. Put all my body weight on it. Breathe real deep. Just breathe. We're going to hold that for at least 30 seconds. And then I'm going to go across the muscle fiber. So I'm going to go side to side. I'm also going to go back and forth. After that, you've released your knot. You can move on. We're gonna move on to our quads. Start at the bottom. Do I feel anything? Any uncomfortableness? No, no knots. I'm gonna move to the middle. Do I feel anything? I don't feel any pressure, no tension. I'm gonna move to the top. And I feel a knot here. So I'm gonna stop, put all my body weight on it. I'm gonna breathe. And then I'm gonna go across the muscle fiber. So I'm gonna move side to side. This is gonna be a little uncomfortable. You're gonna have to breathe, but with foam rolling, SMR, it's no pain, no gain. And then I'm gonna move up and down the muscle fiber again. And then I'll be ready to move on, okay? So that's gonna be the basics of foam rolling. I walked you through that pretty detailed account because it is important to know how to properly foam roll. We don't wanna just be rolling our legs out. Like, this is not a foam roll. You look crazy in the gym doing that, okay? So if you're foam rolling, we're going to be intentional with our foam rolls, and we're going to actually use the scientific method behind it. It's called SMR, self myofascial release, okay?